Start working with the map module, because then you get cheap metadata you can use to find your images in the future. And I will demonstrate how you will do it in this video. So let's start. Here we are inside Lightroom, we are inside this folder, and now we can go to the map module. So just press here over the map module, and now you see I have GPS information on these images. So when I click on this small icon over here, you see where the images get captured. But if you don't have GPS in your camera, or if you don't have a camera connected to your smartphone, so the camera gets the GPS information from your smartphone, then you can work with the GPS information as well. So first of all, I take all of the images, and then I can go to the GPS over here in the map module and delete it. So let's say you start with an empty folder of GPS information, so like this here. And what you can do now is the following. You can select images and drag and drop them exactly where you took the images. So right now I'm unsure, but I think it was here. So I will take this and throw it over there, but maybe, no, this was over here. So I don't remember this right now. Okay, so the images, 8 images were shot over there, and I have the GPS information. And the cool stuff is Lightroom has generated the city, the state, the country, and the ISO code just from the GPS information over here. And you can search in the future, for example, for exactly these fields over here. You have never written the name Linz to the city or some other name, but because you have the GPS information, this city tag is automatically filled in from Lightroom. And the cool stuff is you can just drag and drop the images wherever you want them, if you want to do it in this way. But on the other hand, you have the possibility to just work with saved locations over here. So I switch the view, and now you see I have the saved locations, and if I go in my locations, there's nothing. But if I know that I'm shooting not one time but often, over here I can press on the plus, and let's say this is the Linz Hafen. In my case, I can change the size and press on OK. And now I have this ring over there. And what does this ring do? I can take some images like this and drag and drop them over here to the Linz Hafen saved location, and the GPS information gets attached automatically. So let's say I want a new location, so over here where my office is, and I just press on plus and say office. This is my location. Do it with a smaller size. This should be here. And when I now want the images to be tagged for my office location, I can just select all of them. Now I see, because these are images with GPS, Lightroom jumps over here, but I can just say, okay, all of them were shot at my office, let's say. And you see Lightroom jumps over, the GPS information is attached, and all the information over there is attached as well. But as mentioned before, these images were shot in Linz Hafen, so I can select all of the images, I can drag them over here, or I can just drag them on the name. This is not exactly where they were shot, but that's good enough. If I just want to have them exactly where I shot them, then I drag it over here. But you see, Lightroom says, okay, that's close enough. So I have to drag them somewhere, and now I can drag it over here. And the GPS information should get updated right now. Let's drag it a second time. Now Lightroom don't want the GPS information, so I delete this, press on OK, apply the settings. I was a little bit too fast. So right now it should work. So just wait a moment. So the metadata for this 148 images get updated. Now 2 processes were active, and now you see here is the GPS information, and all of the other information is applied automatically. A small additional let's say tip is just to disable these icons over there, because let's say you're in the library model and you have the loop selected and you want to select another image, but you pressed onto this small icon over here, then you see Lightroom will jump into the map model. The same is true if you have some settings applied. I will overexpose this right now. And now I'm again in the library and I press on the plus minus button, then Lightroom will jump into the develop model. And I personally don't like this. So I make a right click, go to the view options, and here you have this icon or this option, ignore clicks on badges. And if this is applied, or if I have used this, then I can press over here and I don't jump to the map model. So just a small tip inside the tip with working with GPS information. So now you've learned how you can apply additional metadata onto your photos via working with GPS and the map model.